nothing much to report there. The only thing was, I was wondering what the board's gonna do about the fence around have they made a decision about using the fence for,
No.
we'll just let that go, we'll let that go for
Yeah, why
now.
don't we,
Till we
Okay.
get
We haven't got an
everything in.
answer yet.
Okay,
yeah,
that's basically all I've got.
okay. There'll be a construction meeting tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow.
At what time?
It's at 9. Jeremy and Jim will be here,
Okay,
so you won't,
I don't have to go, good.
no.
Won't recommend that. I have something I have to do anyway,
And
so.
Jim needs to be there because they want to talk to him about the sludge and stuff.
Okay, good idea, yeah. And you've got plenty of land.
Except it's all mud right now.
I
There's
know,
no
it's good,
way
yeah,
to-
you're gonna have to,
there's no way
yeah,
to-
there's no way they're gonna be able to take that into your
It's
field.
gonna have to freeze.
Well, that could probably happen.
Marks
I
is
think.
by the same way.
Mhm. Oh, that could be worse down
I
there.
hate by worse.
It's worse because there's the, back behind me, just a couple weeks ago, there was water coming out of the ground, at least one place back there, so. All right, Ellen, have you completed everything you need?
Yeah,
to
that's
do?
basically
Okay.
it.
We got an application for a payment number 5 to Banford Brothers for $37,147.50, and so we will need that pending the USDA approval.
I'll move to pay application number 5 to Van Kirk Brothers, pending USDA approval.
With the amount, $37,000.
$37,147.50.
Thanks, Jeremy. There's been a motion.
A second.
Angie made a second on it. Any other discussion? Oh. Okay, Jeremy?
Yes.
Ange? Yep. Jim?
Yes.
Yes for me. Okay, JEO consulting claim, $2,635. And that will be final, no. Banker, no, it won't be,
No,
well.
we still owe them
Yeah.
some thousand.
I was gonna say, that's not done, so we probably need a motion on that. That would probably in USDA approval too.
I'll move to pay JEO $2,635 even, pending USDA approval.
Second that. I made a second. Any discussion? Jeremy?
Yes.
Ange?
Yes.
Jim? And yes for me. And the pen did. Ellen gave basically his reports. Unless you have something to report, Donna, that we
Nope.
need to.
Nope.
Okay, let's move on down to the claims, treasurer's report and minutes, and, we got a new, we have a new sheet here for, we had, Norris, Don, Bill added.
In the fire department.
Yeah, fire department bill,
Police
yeah.
office, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Donna. For a while, we didn't belong to Fairfield Economic Development, but I know that there was at least one loan in town was received because of that housing. I don't know, a grant or what you call it. There was one loan in town that helped them out with things. Any questions about them?
I'll move to accept the claims, treasurer's report.
Second.
The motion's been made and seconded to claim, accept the claims. Treasurer's report and minutes, any other discussion? Jeremy?
Yes.
Ange? Jim?
Yep.
And yes for me. That's carried. Okay, we have a building permit, and that building permit is actually.
You want me to read it?
Well, yeah, the first, yeah, go ahead. I know that's gonna be, have to do two things
Right.
there for us.
Enclosed is the application of Ruth Schultz at 115 6th Street for the construction of a 10 by 19 foot greenhouse and the moving in of a pair of 48-foot storage containers. I've inspected the site for the greenhouse, and as you will note from the enclosed photos, a power line is in the area where she wants to place this unit. Ruth is aware of the line and will be adjusting the location of the greenhouse so it is not under the line. Now, as to the storage containers, there is no direction in our zoning and planning regulations as to the placement, separation, setbacks, etc. to those storage units. If you decide to allow these units to be placed where Ruth desires to have them placed, I feel that a few things must be considered prior to approval. Will this location have an impact on any neighbors? Are there any plans to prevent the units from being blown away in a windstorm? Will rodents or the like be able to live under the units if placed directly on the ground? How long will they be in place? In my conversation with Ruth about these, she was willing to secure the containers to the ground by means of straps. I'm recommending approval of the greenhouse portion of this permit. As to the storage containers, I am going to defer to the judgment of the village board. They're more cognizant of the impacts these units could have in Alexandria, and they know what stipulations should be applied, if any, to allow these units to be placed in the area. That's from Chris Fry, zoning.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve the greenhouse portion of this application, and as we were, as stated, this is 10 by 19 greenhouse. So let me restart that. I'll make a motion to approve Ruth's application for a 10 by 19 foot greenhouse on her. Do I have an address here? On 115 6th Street.
I'll second that.
Okay, and then the motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? Jeremy?
Yes.
Ange?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Yes, the greenhouse is approved. Now, if everybody get a chance to look or at everything here, pertaining to everything.
It appears, I ask you, it appears you're gonna put them on what used to be a accessible road, right, the storage containers.
Yes.
My concern with that is the visibility of them to people coming into town on the highway.
I have plans that if they are visible, I will plant trees
Okay.
to block.
Okay.
Like a fast growing popular type of tree.
Right, but I'm not sure what grows in this area, but if anybody has any suggestions, I will camouflage them.
You're gonna fasten them down
Yes,
in some way, shape, or form?
there's augers that you get,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Anchors?
anchors augers.
And you're
Yeah.
going to be put on something, so not on the ground.
You can't put them directly on the ground because the water will rush in. And what you have to do, and they've been on the farm ever since '07, and it works out real good. You put a railroad tie in the rear, railroad tie in the back. These are heavy-duty metal shipping containers like you see on the ships going across the ocean. And there is places there that you can connect to an anchor of some sort already built into it. And I mean, they're like really thick metal. And the floors in them are treated for any rodent type.
Insects and stuff.
Yeah, they're already treated, yeah. As far as the other question about underneath, I will make sure that there's nothing getting underneath. If there is, then I will make special provisions for them not to be there.
Right. Well, my only concern was the visibility from the highway.
Oh, okay.
My question answered, I'll move to approve the shipping container part as well.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion's been made and second to approve her to locate the shipping containers. Any other discussion? Jeremy?
Yes.
Ange? Yes. Jim?
Yes.
Yes. All right, we have to update the code book. And it looks like it's gonna be ordinance 150. So basically what we need to do is,
Something we don't have any choice.
oh, no,
Just-
the code books are pretty reasonable for us, yeah. Years ago, to make those code books were about $3,000, and after they come up with this Nebraska vacancy code. So, I mean, they're not fancy printed with Alexandria on the front, but boy, they sure differ.
I'll move to accept ordinance number 150, adopting Nebraska Basic Code of Ordinances.
We need to extend the readings on it.
Suspend.
Suspend the readings.
Okay, motion's been, got your everything, Donna?
Bet they're not.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve ordinance 150 to adopt our Nebraska Basic Code of Ordinances and extend the 3 readings. Any discussion? Jeremy?
Yes.
Ange? Jim?
Yes.
Yes for me. Okay, I would like to go ahead and come back to our 1 to 6 year road plan hearing. At this time, we probably close this. It's very worthwhile to us to have this. Wouldn't be able to move any snow if we didn't, I tell you. So, guess I'll need a motion to close the hearing.
I'll move to close the hearing.
I'll second that.
A motion's been made and seconded to close the 1 to 6 year road plan hearing. Jeremy?
Yes.
Ange?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Marge, yes. Okay, I'd like to go ahead at this time, open up the,
You
oh,
need to approve it.
what did I approve?
You need to approve the plan.
Oh, okay, I've got to approve the plan here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
it's just maintenance only.
okay, yeah, sorry about that. Okay, folks, oops, here's on, I need to have you guys also kind of jump ahead of ourselves. Go ahead and approve the plan, which it is maintenance only, which basically, unless you're going to do a real big paving project, that's all it's ever going to be. So we need to approve this 1 to 6 year plan for maintenance only.
I'll move to accept the plan for maintenance only for the 1 and 6 year.
I'll second that.
Okay. Jeremy?
Yes.
Ange?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Yes, for me. No, sorry about that. All right, put that together so we can sign. Okay, I would go ahead and like to open up the comment period. Anybody has any questions about anything that was on our agenda this evening?
Yeah, in regard to,
Want to raise your hand? Thanks, thanks, Lynn. Okay.
in regards to Bruce Building, you guys do realize those shipping containers are an eyesore, right?
Well,
They are. And trees, you know how long it takes them, even if they are
yes,
fast
I
growing?
realize they do take a while to grow. She's emptying them out is what she's doing. So, right, if no other comments from the public, then I would entertain.
All those we adjourn.
I'll second that motion. Jeremy?
Yes.
Ange?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Yes, meeting adjourned.
I'm building me an outhouse.
Right here.
From now on, the meetings will start at 7. That is the new start.
Yeah, that is a new start.
Okay.
Seven.
Is that because our attorney wanted to speak early?
I don't know.
They get home
Didn't
early?
have to say.
I have no idea. I asked her.
Oh, no.
This is our new start time. 7. Yes, it is.
Cover Mark Anderson's resignation.
Yeah, it is covered that.
Why do you resign?
Yeah, I don't.
Due to some health problems.
Well, I have the.
Is he going?
Apply for a job.
Not happening.
And get another harassment order filed against him?
Did you ever, did that ever go back to court?
You know that,
What happened?
the only thing I can tell you, the only thing I can tell you, because both of my attorneys were telling me, I'm not just saying much, okay? You know, remember that band called the Carpenters? Remember one of the songs you used to sing?
Stay away from it.
There you go.
Oh, is that it?
Tell them they just, their hair looks nice. You go get your hair done today.
Oh, I can't afford that.
What'd you do?
I had to curl it myself.
That was good.
Looks like you went and done that. It looks nice.
So that means you have to go back? It's not
It's,
how about that shopping? Did she ever pay you?
no,
No?
that's still in litigation too.
Gosh, what is it with this jerking around? Takes that long to settle something?
Well,
I'll let you know. The attorney.
Really?
yeah.
He spent 8 years in Hollywood.
Was he famous?
No,
He was on West Wing.
I played on the movie West Wing one time with Martin Sheen.
Really?